can't believe FDR died.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. What have we ever got to do without him?
At least we have Harry Truman now.
That fellow?
I mean, hey, he's pretty reliable.
You really think?
He's a good president, just believe me.
Well, okay then. He'll have to do. 'Cause, I mean, we're not gonna elect anybody else.
Hey boys, I heard this bar is full of dreamboat guys who can bop better than anyone in town. Is that true, or am I gonna have to bust my friend's chops?
You call us a bunch of dead hookers? Because no dame has ever given me such a bum rap.
Well, baby, you're just gonna have to show me your moves.
Well, beat me dead to the bar. That knucklehead Clark just went with a beautiful dame.
Did anybody manage to catch up Rold's name?
No, I think that old wolf was looking for something to pass his dance moves off than about her name.
That's a damn shame. She's the cat's meow. And we can't have anything to remember her by.
Well, let's take a gander over there. She's enough friends for us to jitterbug with.
I hate to be a pain in the neck, but in my book, a gentleman needs to know a dame's name before they can dance.
Well, in my book, a little mystery makes the dance even more exciting. But I'll let you in the know. My name's Stella. Yours?
Lloyd Clark, cop by day, hoofer by night.
I hope you're not one of those G-men. If you were, I'd have to tell you to get lost.
No siree, I'm just a regular old beat cop. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, that seems to be our cue to get drinking again.
Next round's on me.
Letter came for you, sir.
Lloyd, do not look for me or Stella. We are long gone. I am afraid that I have to tell you that we ran away together. We're going to get married. We're in love, Lloyd, and I am sorry for having to keep this a secret for so long. Do not wait for her anymore. Expect another letter from me in 2 months' time. I want to tell you where we have settled by then, so that you may rest easy. I know you, Lloyd. You may not like it, but you will be okay knowing that at least we're safe and living a happy life. Become the best detective that I could never be. Richard.
What do we got here?
Seems like another call girl who's kaput, but that's above my pay grade.
Find anything on her?
Found her ID. Eve Green, 20 years old. We're contacting her family.
Now let me in the know about why I was woken up at 6 a.m. for this.
It's gonna snow again. Boss thought you'd want to see before it snowed over.
Well, he does know me best. You can go over there, officer. I can handle this on my own.
Sir, where are you going?
Back home. I'll be at the station around 8.
Are you sure you're done looking at the scene?
She was killed by someone that she knew, and she was all dressed up and ready to go, so she must have had a date. All we gotta do is look for the other kid. So I'm gonna go down to the club, see if they'd seen anything.
Okay, sir. Good luck.
So did you see this kid around here last night?
Yeah, she was here last night, little Blanc. They ended up leaving in a hurry though.
LeBlanc.
He's some FBI agent, but he sounds French to me.
If he's French, then how can he be in the FBI? I thought they were all American.
All I know is that the G-man walked in with the dame and drank enough booze to kill a horse, and then he just leaves and tell me to put it on his tab. If I ever see that good for nothing son of a bitch ever again, I'm gonna give him something to put on his tab.
Do you know where they went off to?
He never has told me, so I can't send him the bill. He should be here soon though, he's a regular.
I'll make sure to bring him in when he comes in.
Sure, beats what I would do with him.
LeBlanc?
Yes, and who might you be?
I'm a detective. You're coming with me to the station.
Why?
For not paying your bill. For the murder of Eve Green. So how do you know Miss Green?
She's a gal I know. We go out from time to time.
And do you know why she's dead?
She was probably killed by the gang I'm busting.
Gang?
Yes, a bunch of ruthless thugs. They steal from the poor and to make themselves richer. I've been trying to bust them for months now.
What division do you work in for the FBI?
The gangs unit.
Gangs unit? I've never heard of it before.
It's a fairly new unit.
Right, so how's this tie into what happened to Miss Green?
Well, I've been trying to bust this gang for months now, and nothing seems to work. So after I left the club yesterday, I went to see what they were up to. See, in France, the clubs are usually run by the gangs, but it appears that is not the case here. So I left with Evie, I took her home, and it appears she followed me. The gangs probably thought she was my gal and knocked her off, and left her there to rot.
Well then, it seems like we need to look for this gang. Can you tell me where it's situated?
They move around a lot.
Well then, can you tell me anything more about this gang?
No, it's classified.
Okay, can you recall exactly what you did last night?
Well, me and Evie went out to the club to meet with some of her girlfriends, and afterwards we left so I could go check out on the gang. Next thing I knew, I turned around and she was behind me, dead.
So you were at the scene of the crime?
Isn't that what I just said?
Alright, so let me get this straight. You saw her dead body and didn't report it to the police right away. Did you do this because of the gang?
You hit it right on the nose, bud. If I called in a bunch of fats, what are they gonna think? If I leave her to be, then anybody watching wouldn't think that we were together, and then hightail back to the head honcho and tell him I am poor killed and nothing.
She was only a kid. And you left her rotting there. No gang is worth a human life. Well, tell me the names of her girlfriends, and then you'll either have to pay the bill or we'll spend some time in the slammer.
The names were Cassandra and Tootsie. I'm gonna pay the bill. Am I free to go now?
So you two are Tootsie and Cassandra.
I'm Cassandra, this is Tootsie.
And what's your relationship with Miss Green?
We're her best friends.
What do you know about LeBlanc?
Eve and Sam were getting real close to going steady, but Eve told us she found out something about him, and she didn't know if she wanted to go steady or even date him.
She said that he was a dirty liar, and Eve can't stand liars.
Are you sure she said that?
Yeah, he lied about something real important to her. Eve can't stand liars.
Did she ever tell you what he lied about?
I don't know. Before she left, she was talking to some girl. I think her name was Ruby. Anyways, she was talking to her about how she was dating a G-man, and then Ruby got all scared. Samuel was over there talking to the owner about gangs. I don't know, but she asked if any gumshoes like to hit up the club we were at. Eve said yes. And then Ruby seemed to want to hightail it out of there. I don't know what her problem was, but when she left, so did she.
Did you get her last name?
Village or city or...
Towns!
Hot damn, Cassie, that was fast.
I remember that because an old wolf was trying to get a smooch out of her, and she was like, "Do you know who I am?" And he was like, "No, pretty girl, but soon you can know me." And then she told him to hightail it out of there, and Eve told her about how her last name was Towns, and Towns don't take nap from nobody.
He was trying to be her new sugar daddy.
I know, and when she told him to beat it, he called her an old fish and stormed out.
Okay, ladies, it seems like I got everything that I need from you two. Just give your numbers to our secretary just in case we need to call you in again.
Bye!
Ruby Towns?
Who's asking, baby?
Detective Clark, you're coming with me to the station.
Can a girl finish her drink first?
Well, I suppose if we have the time.
Let's go. I always love a gentleman.
Then you're in the wrong town, sister. How do you know Miss Green?
I only met her at the club. We talked, and she left.
Witnesses say that you left right after her.
Maybe I did. I don't remember much.
Do you know Samuel LeBlanc?
Never heard of him.
Richard Vale?
Never heard of him either.
Sir, there's a man here with information on the Green case.
Bring him in.
Can't, sir. Says an FBI agent like him can't be in a shithole like this. Says in France, their police stations are like mansions.
I'll go out and talk with him.
Do you want a man to go with?
I'll be fine.
Okay, I'll tell him you're coming.
Well, you can leave right now, but you can't leave town.
When you dream of it, baby.
I thought you'd never show up. I found this at the scene where Evie was murdered.
You found this at the scene? Why didn't you turn it in earlier?
I didn't think it was important.
Any evidence is important evidence.
Well, I also remember that there was this beautiful woman walking behind us when I was walking Evie home.
So you're telling me that Ruby Towns killed Evie?
I'm not saying she killed her. I'm just saying she was there.
And how do you know Miss Towns?
She was talking to Evie and she'd introduce herself when I came up to talk to her.
And can you describe Miss Towns to me?
She has one ugly mouth, I tell you. A huge snaz that commands the room. It was a wonder why Evie was talking to her.
That sounds like her. I'll bring her in. Thanks for all the help, LeBlanc.
Anytime, our divisions should work together more often. Nothing like a gumshoe and a G-man solving a case together.
Sure has been interesting. What do you know about LeBlanc?
Only that he likes his women pretty and drinks.
Sounds
strong.
like most guys I know.
Did you arrest him?
He said he was gonna pay you.
Oh, he really said that. You do know he's a notorious liar, right?
He is?
All the regulars in this joint knows that. He always makes up these wild stories about what he does in the FBI, but I don't believe a lick of it.
Why?
He just showed up out of the blue and started jabbering about how he's this ace G-man, but he never even showed us a badge.
He never showed a badge?
Yep, he ain't that slick after all then. He can't convince old Joe without cold hard facts.
Thanks.
Anything for the man in blue.
Can you show me your badge?
Badge?
Yes, your FBI badge. The one you show to cops that know who you are.
Are you saying I'm not trustworthy?
I'm saying you're a fraud.
I am not a fraud.
Then show me your badge.
Fine, I am a big fraud, but what does that have anything to do with Evie's murder?
Gives you motive.
I didn't kill her! It was Ruby Towns!
Thanks, handsome. Wasn't me, baby. I was halfway across town that day.
What is she doing here?
She saw you kill her, LeBlanc.
But her scarf!
We saw your cigarettes by the bullet casings.
But how can you tell?
Because they're the same exact brand.
How do you know it's me? Millions of other guys smoke these things.
Except millions of other guys don't have the motive for murder. Fess up, LeBlanc. She knew that you weren't FBI anymore and that's why you killed her.
She was gonna tell everybody. What's a guy to do?
Don't lie.
But, no.
I didn't see him kill her.
I know. It would be a lie to make him confess.
Isn't that against the law?
That's only if they find out.
Why'd you call me in here again?
Because I believe that you killed Richard Vale.
Richard?
I know you. You're one of Stella's friends that she never told me about. You're the one that she hired to kill him.
How'd you figure all that out?
You just told me.
Is that how you investigate? You just guess everything?
It works, doesn't it?
I guess it does. So, what are you gonna do to me?
Can you help me find Stella?
She's long gone, Lloyd. She took Richie's money and ran after I killed him.
How did he die?
Poison. I could never shoot him. He was a good man.
Why did you do it?
I was broke. Needed some money so I could eat.
Will you help me find Stella?
Only if you pay.
We'll see about that.
Bye.